Open and Masters Indoor Bowls Championship here at Mackay Stadium, Whangarei. My name's Grant Rayner, and in the commentary box with me is Mike Foster.
Good morning.
And we're down to the round of the last 64 in the Open event here. And we've got Sean Blackburn, Waikato versus Annalise Baker, Waikato. Interestingly enough, both members of the Matt Black's New Zealand team this year. They played Australia a month ago. So this should be a pretty good match-up, I'd imagine.
Both very successful as well.
Very successful bowlers in their own right. Former champion, 2021 New Zealand singles champion Blackburn. And Annalise been playing the game now for a little over 10 years, but straight off the bat she was always destined for the top echelon of the game. Just see them find their way here. Looking at the last game between Lowe and Stewart, seems to be a bit of a straighter hand on the stand side and a nice swinging hand away from the stand. So we'll see how these guys adapt to that. It just doesn't want to turn as much on that side, so she's had a taste of it now. Just need to see what he does here. Just draw around to the back blue there and try to lock his shot bowl in. What do you think Annalise will do here, Mike? What do you think her... that's a great shot. That's a very good bowl.
She's bound to come straight down the middle there.
On the straight hand.
Yeah.
On the grandstand side, and just try to use that back blue. Get the jack to that back blue. Plenty of bowls to rub off and slide off. That's for sure.
Yeah, big target.
What I like about Annalise, her delivery, her action, her style is so strong and deliberate. And this is a pretty good effort. It's close. Has to be close, definitely. Hard to see from this angle, but probably orange. Still the orange. The front blue maybe. Second.
As predicted, that hand didn't quite swing enough, did it? Just got caught up on that front orange.
Yeah, I think Sean will play. He may play a similar shot, or he may just try to come. He is going to play a similar shot. Find that gap. Chance for a 3. Chance for a 3, even if he's narrow. He's not bad. Got a 1. Held on to the 1. So first blood to Sean. 1-0. Long way to go, as we saw in the previous game. Stewart marched off to a massive lead and got pegged back at the end, but just enough to win. So I expect this game to be a little bit closer all the way. Sean didn't like that. Sort of didn't let it go too well.
Some bowlers have little telltales, don't they, when they don't like it?
Such a steady stance, eh? It's like solid as. Beautiful delivery.
Yeah, nice bowl.
Yeah. So both teammates, Waikato teammates. Not unusual for Waikato to be playing each other at the back end of these tournaments. All very strong centre. Current Welsh Trophy holders, which is the New Zealand's top trophy for inter-district events.
Yeah. Good stuff. Never looked like missing that.
Yeah, she started off really well. She started off strong. Sean's 1 up though. 2 down on the head. draw, nice big swing round to the corner of the box, get some position.
Yeah, I think looking for a safety ball first.
This is not bad. And that's a great bowl. Sits 2. What do you think now? Cut it to 1.
Something like that. Yeah, definitely cut it to 1.
We'll see the same shot from Annalise now. She sits on that orange A and it sits backwards off that orange onto that jack. She could have 3 shots. But I think she'll be happy to get to the corner of the box. It's a big, big swing there. She played this really well.
Wow.
A fraction wider, and she had it right on the back of the jack too. Oh, that front orange, that first bowl of Sean's, is that in his way here? I think he can come under it on the forehand, eh? Around it on his forehand, straight up the middle.
Yeah, looking at chipping the blue out.
I think he's going to come up straight up the middle, eh? Through the tee, through that tee in the middle of the mat there that you can see, and then try to split those blues at the front, and then follow through for the jack and come screaming out the back with the jack, and that looks like what he's doing. He's got the elephant going. Here it comes. Oh, it's gone back up the mat. Wow.
Great thinking.
That's why we're up in the commentary box, mate, because there's no way in hell we saw that happening. And that's why he won. That's why he's a champion. 1 bowl left on the mat. Will she just draw for 1? Will she go for the jack? She's just drawing for the 1. Opportunity there to have a little bit of an attack at that 1 bowl, eh? Knowing that you're only 1 down if you miss.
Yeah.
Take the jack or the bowl, and maybe you get a 2, 3, 4.
Only had half a bowl to look at though, did she?
Yeah. Uncharacteristically misses that draw shot there from Annalise. 2-0 to Sean. Has he used all of his luck up in that second end? Time will tell. He did look over there on that side of the head, but I don't know if he was really planning for that to happen.
I look forward to asking him.
Yeah. I think he'll be quite honest and say he had no idea what he was doing. That'll be your answer you'll get.
Yeah.
He's still trying to find his weight. He's got the back stuff though.
So he started forehand both ways. Interesting.
Yeah, he has. Instead of just sticking to that big swing both ways, yeah. They've both stayed off that straighter hand, but he's forced to play it now. It'll be interesting to see if he can drop it around those blues and come back on the jack. So he's played a good line here. The weight will be the tell. He's just really lazy to drop, eh? Just doesn't want to drop in there.
Yeah, weight's crucial there, hand.
Well, if you ever wanted back bowls, he's not short of those this end. And Annalise, I hope she's not covering the front, hoping it's not going to go back up there again. She's got all the front ones covered this time. It's a bit loose head, isn't it, compared to the first 2 ends?
It is.
Expect him to draw this. He's got better weight. Yeah, he's right on it this time.
Good bowl.
That's a pretty good bowl. That's a pretty good spot too. It's going to force Annalise onto the straight hand and try and draw it. I don't think she'll play the orange. She may play the orange onto the jack, and maybe she can squeeze it out the side. She's thinking. She's going to go for the draw. I expect Annalise to draw most of the time. Draw her way out of trouble.
That's her skill set.
Yeah, she's very, very good at it. She's not far away here. Is it going to drop though?
It's not going to come in.
Yeah, it's just slow, isn't it? It's just slow on the turn. She's got you know, four blue bowls were pretty much centred on the mat, so greens aren't too bad. Just getting the weight right now. She's only dropping low numbers though, which is good. Keeps her in the game. 4-0 after 3. That's nothing. We've got 12 end game here. 9 ends to go. Good start again by Sean. Yeah, he is. He's going around the clock, isn't he? He's going on his forehand around the clock. Interestingly enough, there's Linda Raynor there with a moon boot on her foot. 2021, she had a moon boot on her other foot. She has trouble with footpaths that aren't level.
Oh.
That's apparently the problem.
Is that right?
Oh, Sean's starting to find a stride here. Starting to really nail that straighter hand. Beautifully greened here. Come on, Annalise in there. Look at
shot.
that.
Great
That's
shot.
a great bowl. Cuts it to 1. Now, this will be interesting to see if Sean sticks with the... I don't think he can get enough weight around that blue on that straight hand to sit that blue up. But I think he'll play the straight hand again because he wouldn't want to hit the orange over. He's going to come big swing. Yep, big swing around.
Yeah.
To another back bowl. Get in her way at least. If he's around the front one, he'll be okay. And he's not quite around the front one, but I think it's not too bad really. He's got the catches. That was always the risk, and I think he was prepared to pay that risk.
Definitely looks easier on the screen, doesn't it?
There'll be another nice, beautiful draw shot here from Annalise now. She'll want to be really careful not to fall over once she draws the shot and give it away, but we'll see if she can get in there again. Just a bit narrow. Beautiful weight.
Yeah.
Is it giving him a wing? Can he
Any
the
weight
wing?
onto that orange, I think it'll squirt that.
I don't think it's going to get him any more advances, is it? He'll either roll the orange over and squeeze the jack, or just draw in there again, and so he doesn't go 2 down.
Yeah.
He's got the weight for the squeeze, and he's chipped his own out. Now this is opportunity here. If Annalise plays a similar shot to what Sean just played, and she can sit off that orange onto that jack and move it, she could possibly get a 2, possibly a 3, but
Nice and
predictably she's just going for the beautiful draw.
Yeah, good bowl.
She's close. Sits back though. Fraction more weight was all it was. So she's on the board.
Oh, just the sit out, eh?
She's started, what's the main thing. She'll be happy with that now. Halfway jack. Probably, I'd say the halfway jack's probably one of the most difficult jacks to draw to. It's not short, it's not long, it's right in the middle.
Oh, you're not a fan?
Actually, I do often play it myself, but it's a length of jack which is quite hard to draw to, and can be moved. If you do draw to it, you can just move it like this.
Yeah,
so
and lose your bowls.
yeah, it's a hard one to go first on, because it's like, you've got to really nail it. You know, you don't want to create what she just did there and create that situation, but Sean on the big swing. He's bowling well. Sean is bowling well. Straight hand now for Annalise. Now back blue is their target. No, she's going to go on the big swing again. She's just going to keep drawing. I thought you would have changed her hand there and just maybe had a little bit of a look at that jack or that shot bowl.
And just playing the orange through.
Yeah, just play the orange or the jack through, but she's just drawing and she's done it beautifully as well.
Wow.
Oh, that
I was going to sit out.
Bowls are just sitting out. She's just, what would there be, a quarter of a roll shy at the moment. Stops, protects the jack though for her next shot. Like, it's a pretty good bowl.
Yep.
She's protected the jack. She can attack that orange. Sean isn't there. He's through the gap. Opportunity has presented itself.
Will she play for the orange this time?
Surely she will. She's a bit tight. She'll hit the blue up and over onto the jack. But I don't know if you can be tight on this hand. It doesn't really want to turn, so you wouldn't want to go too much wider than the bowl itself here. She's well weighted.
It's wide.
That's it. Well, she's got away with it. She had enough weight to get a bit of jack movement. So that's a good shot.
So
Holding one.
Finding that tight hand a little tricky, eh?
Sean on the big swing too. This is very, very drawable into the box for 3. He'll set out to draw 1, but if he's a bit heavy, he may move it for a bonus. He's playing it with weight to move it, but he's looking too much for it, I think. Is he going to get away with it? Oh, it's come back up the mat. He's got away with that.
Wow. Rubber the green going Mr. Blackbourne's way.
Played the options, I guess. He had good weight for the jack, and he had good weight to sit on that bowl and have the shot. So, well played. Percentage bowls there from Sean Blackbourne. And he's on that... he likes starting off on that forehand, doesn't he?
Sure does.
Whether that's what he does all the time, I'm not sure. Whether it's a tactic of his to get on that forehand before Annalise does. I've got 7 ends to go. Played 5. 5-1 to Sean. These guys will know each other's games too, playing from the Waikato, playing
Inside
against
and
each
out,
other
I'd imagine,
and
yeah.
with each other all the time. So Sean will be very conscious of the fact that Annalise will draw her way out of trouble 90% of the time, I'd imagine. Just from what I've witnessed over the years, that's her strength. A bit short there. Sean will come around that. Already come around the oranges on the big swing. He's going to come around the blue.
Of course, I'd play that the wrong way and I'd push my oranges through. That's why I'm up here.
Yeah, that's right. I think both options were valid. You probably would have still ended up in that spot.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd probably be with you. I probably would have. I don't know. I probably would have potentially tried to draw around those oranges and maybe sit that outside one in a bit closer or draw to the spot. Because such a big turn there, I think it's possible. This hand seems to turn a little bit more coming this way potentially. But it still doesn't turn like the other side.
No.
Another back bolt. Hard to know who's got the shot there. Do you think it's the orange?
The orange is definitely up a little bit.
It's got its belly poking in, but that blue's just sitting out, isn't it? Just sitting back.
If I look at it live, I think it's orange.
Yeah, orange by probably a good 2 to 3 centimetres. Sean just looking to cover the back, maybe? I think he's trying to draw to the spot. Maybe another shot, just a bit heavy. Now, will she draw or will she take the shot bowl out? I think I've just put my glasses on. Viewers. Sorry about the the blurriness. There we go. That's better. She's drawing. Can't see what's happened. Judging by the reaction, nothing.
I think.
It's be an orange. 6-1 now to Sean. So I think Annalise is going to have to maybe start to look for shots. Maybe play a bit more aggressive and start to take some bowls.
It's actually been quite close. It's just those 50-50s going.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 7 shots scored on 6 ends. So we're only talking one shot an end and a 2 in there. So
Annalise's bowl falling forwards instead of backwards is costing her the shot. You know?
There's not much in it. But I think the next opportunity that does present itself, she's going to have to back herself to convert that into a multiple, just to start that, put some pressure. If she can get 2 singles, you know, with 4 ends to go, she's only 3 behind. That's pretty handy position to be in. She's opened up well here. Problem with sitting there is that this happens, and there's no room for her to do the same thing, so she's going to have to draw it.
So 13.5 minutes left before we get all our ends in.
Probably not. 35-minute game, so we've gone over 20 minutes and we're halfway, so I would say that we might only get a 10-end game here. Maybe the 11th at a pinch. It's a great bowl there from Annalise though. Very handy. Sean looking pretty handy as well. He's playing that straighter hand really well, and I think it suits him, suits his style of play, like to play that a little bit more of an aggressive line. And the mat looks pretty fast too, and that looks like a modern night jack on there too, which is those things are slippery little creatures.
They fly a little bit more, don't they?
Yeah, they do move around. Annalise just going a touch wide on that straight hand. She's not far off it though. Beautiful weight. Pretty handy golfer in the past, Annalise.
Oh, is she now?
Yeah. Probably would not want to take her on in a game of golf. Same weight as last time, a little bit narrower. She's got the line this time. Has she got the line this time? She hasn't got the weight.
Oh, it's just
Just cut it down to 1. Problem is, cut it down to 1 too many times, eh? The gap just keeps growing, unfortunately. It's quite a good tactic to just score 1s and drop 1s. Keep yourself in the game, but if you're not scoring the 1s, it's the game starts to get away on you. Time's starting to slip here too. Another good opener on the straight hand from Sean. Deliberately playing that side of the mat. This is a better one from Annalise. That's a great start. Great start to this head. Front toucher. It looks like it's on the move though. That rolled a little bit, eh?
Yeah,
like
it did.
that blue could come out of there. Another one here from Annalise now. Scraping around that orange. Beating the spot there for 2.
Yeah, just pushing that jack straight again.
She's in a handy spot here again. Oh, here we go now.
Oh,
This is what we expect from Annalise, and it sits two down. Sean now. First time we've seen him under a little bit of pressure in the game, Annalise holding two pretty good bowls. Is he going to go for a back one, or is he going to open this up? He's going for a back one. And that's a pretty handy bowl.
That's a great catcher.
Yeah. That's where Annalise needs to get to now. I wonder if she can draw to that bowl and sit off it and back in for 3 tight shots, leaving him with nothing but potential kill.
I think we'll see the big elephant come out again.
Yeah, we might see the elephant trunk extend here if she does get in there.
I don't think that's going to count, is it?
What she's done is she's kept that orange in the head, that one right in the middle between those two blues. He can hit that and maybe tap the jack back to his third shot there.
Can't afford to hit that too hard though, can he?
It might bounce. Could just go straight to it and bounce back out, but he's going to go for that percentage. If he's too wide, he'll hit the orange up onto the blue. But he's got the middle one, is he? Tell you what, he was not far away. Couple of millimetres, and here's an opportunity now for 3 shots. 3 shots for Annalise. It's a big end for her if she can turn this into 3. Sit on that back orange for 3. Just giving this one a pretty good look. Don't you come through the jack, Annalise. Oh. Well, there you go. It's not your day. It's not think it's not your day somehow.
That's right.
But it could be Sean's.
Yeah.
He's got the rub of the green here. Unlucky there.
Points she desperately needed.
She played a pretty good head there and did not score. 8-1. Right, we need something to happen now. Something needs to happen for her. Sean on the forehand again, on the bigger swing now. Favouring that forehand. Potentially, from what I played yesterday, there could be potentially uphill coming this way. I'm not sure. Annalise always seems to be a little bit short coming this way.
Yeah.
So there's potential that it's slightly uphill. We'll have to ask them after this game.
Yeah, I have had some people talk about up and downs. I never experienced any up and down along A block.
I was just playing on those mats there. F5, beautiful mat, everyone who's watching, who's going to be playing on that mat this week. If they don't move it, it's a great mat. Mark Anderson from North Wellington playing on that mat down there. Another good bowl from Sean.
Yeah,
Sean's playing very good game of bowls here. He's covering everything. He's drawing everything. He's rubbing off everything. He's sitting off everything. Annalise just hasn't been able to grab the ascendancy at all. But she's playing really good bowls. What do you reckon? Cover? Go for some cover here?
Yeah, I think so. He's holding the shot. She's going to have to play it.
Now, if he doesn't cover this, she's got to be aggressive and take that shot bowl out and maybe sit there for 3. Underneath the blue. Take it out. Go, I'm going for it. Is that front one going to count if she can get rid of that shot bowl with no jack movement?
Getting rid of the jack, getting rid of the bowl, the shot bowl without any jack movement is going to be very difficult.
It's on a big swing, eh? That's the problem. It's just going to be too much weight, and she'll spittle it out the side here for 2, but she's going to give it a crack, I think. She's giving it a go. She has to give it a go. Blue onto it. Good weight. It was a really beautiful weight. But it was a hard shot to play. I don't know if it was there, to be honest, for the clean, unless you went really hard at it and hope like hell you weren't gonna kill it. Well, she needs 2 4s.
Another forehand draw
2 4s,
on the
yeah.
money. Look at that.
And that's the beauty of
Great
New Zealand indoor bowls, is that it's all mixed.
Yes.
So the men and the ladies can play against each other.
Yep, caters for everybody.
Yeah. So if
Great
you've
shot.
stumbled across this feed and you're liking what you see, go to the New Zealand Indoor Bowls website or Facebook page. Just type in New Zealand Indoor Bowls and follow your Google search, and you'll find the national body website, which has the districts where you can join a club and
Yep.
have a go at it yourself. Or maybe if you're in Whangarei watching this and you like what you see, come down to Mackay Stadium and have a look at it live. And there's plenty of spare mats out there on the floor. Maybe you can have a crack at it as well. Have a practice on the mats here at this magnificent facility in Whangarei.
Yes, so we started with 190 singles yesterday. Gone through to 80 today.
Yeah, 190. Bit low in numbers than previous years, but we are up in the far north here, and it's a long way for some people to come along. But 190, still good, still pretty good numbers.
Yes, yeah, and that's the Open.
That's the Open. So we've got Masters as well.
160 in the Masters, I believe.
Yeah, so that's 350
Yeah.
singles players.
Yep.
So pretty popular sport. Annalise has finished. She hasn't given up. She's played 2 brutes here and still got a smile on her face. Comes down to the right person on the right mat at the right time in this game, unfortunately, and it's not her time this time round. Sean's a pretty competent, pretty successful singles player. Just like glancing down at his watch there, he knows that this is going to be the end of it. One more end, because the time won't be up.
Yeah, they won't be rushing to get their last end in either, I would imagine.
If she does a big draw shot here to finish, they'll keep her. I think she'll be happy with this if she can just get around that front one. Get the jack for 3. Oh, she gets it for 1. Such a good bowl. 1's the result. Potentially just 1. Maybe there's 2 in there. Just the 1. She's shaking hands. That's it here. Last 64 round is over for Annalise Baker. Going down not 10-2, 9-2 at the end. Yeah, 9-2. 9-2 to Sean. And you might see him later on. The way he's playing pretty good bowls.
Awesome. Thank you, Grant.
Chance.